All right, what's up, guys? It's John, your favorite anti-psychiatrist, here today with more dark truths about our mental health industry. So, paradoxical effects of psych meds. This is a very real thing, and it's exactly what the name says. It's when you take the meds and they produce a paradox. Instead of making things better, as they're advertised to do, they actually make things worse and make your mental illness more severe. Right? So people take antidepressants and they become more depressed and more suicidal. People take antipsychotics and they can become more psychotic, more bipolar, and more schizophrenic. The problem is we know this is a real thing. There's scientific evidence that shows that the meds can make things worse, but we don't know how common it is. Now, the reason for that is because psychiatrists and the drug companies will never admit when the medications are making you sick. They'll always blame it on you. They'll blame it on your brain and on your mental illness. So we see it all the time. You go to the psychiatrist with some sort of mental problem, you're put on a medication and you start to get worse. The psychiatrist will say, well, your mental illness is getting worse. They'll say, well, the medication's actually helping you, so we actually need to increase the dose of the medication. Now we have to take a step back and say, look, if this medication's actually helping me, why am I getting worse the more I take? And if the medication is making me sick and you increase the dose of that medication, then logically I'm only going to get more sick. Now, the sad part is I think a lot of people are innocently becoming victims of the mental health industry because they're going to the doctors, they're trusting them to help, they're being put on all these mind-altering drugs, and they're getting worse, and the doctors are telling them, no, the meds are helping you. It's your mental illness. The reason you're sick is because of your brain. They never admit that the drugs are making you sick. And what's happening is these drugs, they can affect your physical and mental health, they can make your mental illness worse, they can make you mentally disabled, and in many cases, they are killing people. People are committing suicide because of the effects of psych meds. We have to understand this. And people are going to say, well, it's not common. This doesn't happen to a lot of people. But for the reasons I've already mentioned in this video, we can understand that this is far more common than the drug companies and the psychiatrists will actually admit. But they always blame it on the person and their mental health rather than blaming it on the mind-altering drugs that they're putting in your body.